Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome again to another painting tutorial. Today I'll be painting a donut. I know that I've done a lot of donut paintings in the past. I mean, not a lot, but I love painting donuts. It's one of my favorite food subjects. So I decided to change it up a bit today. Today I'll be doing donuts, but it's not chocolate. Usually I paint chocolate donuts, but now I decided to paint something else, like the color pink donut. I really don't eat that kind of donut, by the way, but I think it's pleasing to the eyes, and I think some people also eat that. So here are the colors that I'll be using for today's painting tutorial. We have medium magenta, titanium white, lemon yellow, red, burnt sienna, and tiny bit of black. So I'm gonna sketch first my subject, and I'm using a square canvas paper. For those of you who want to know what canvas size I'm using, you don't have to know the exact size, you just have to know the proportion. And this is a square canvas, so just get yourself a canvas with 4 equal sides. All right, so the sketch, as I was saying, for the sketch I'll be using my red. So just grab your red paint, and we're not doing a full, like what they call this, full donut. We will paint a donut that is already been eaten partially, so that we can get we can do a little bit of drama to that. So this will be the beaten part. I can talk. All right, and then I'm just gonna make, it's not even a half circle, it's just a tiny bit of a bite. Okay, so okay, just like that. And I really want to make use of the space. Since we're painting food, it doesn't have to be perfectly round, because remember that when you actually buy a donut, it's not really perfectly round. That would be really weird. I haven't seen a donut so perfectly round. No, not really. All right. Okay, and then I'm gonna continue doing, like, the bite is there. Okay, now we're going to make a hole right in the center. So it's not really center, but we call it center. Okay, hello and welcome to the noisy street, the background noise. All right, just like that, because we'll be doing a little bit of perspective to make our donut more 3D. So I'll be using the same red, only that I'll be adding a little bit of medium magenta to that, maybe a little bit of burnt sienna or red magenta, and I'll be using this to color. Start right away. I categorize this painting under easy category. In fact, you know what, to be honest, I just want to relax, and I thought of painting a donut, and I also thought of showing you the process. So why not? I can do a tutorial at the same time relax. All right. So I'll be using the same brownie reddish color to get to this part. I'm actually excited because aside from eggs, I've also included donuts as my go-to subjects. Whenever I feel like I'm running out of subjects to paint, I just paint donuts, I just paint eggs, and then I get what I want, something that I really want, and something that is not too stressful to do. I'll be adding a little bit of black to the red that we have here. I'm just gonna darken it even more because we want to do perspective. Okay, I think that's too dark. So we want to do a little bit of perspective so that the donut looks more dimensional. And I don't want to make the edges of the donut really straight or soft. I want it to be a little bit of an even texture. Right, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get some pink. So I'm gonna get like medium magenta, add a little bit of red. To make it more pink, maybe add white. Okay, more red. So maybe this type of pinky color. And we're just gonna go around the remaining space that you see. I'm just gonna make some pink underpainting. Really easy. This is so easy and I love it. Sometimes I just want to make life easy for me. When it comes to painting, I usually do relatively like challenging paintings for myself. I mean, maybe to some of you, some of my paintings are quite easy, but as much as possible, I try to do something that challenges me. But today it's different. I just want to paint a donut, all right? Okay. Let's continue doing some pinky colors right here. All right. Also here. Okay, I'll be adding a little bit of white to the pink so that I get to highlight. And as you can see, I'm quite rough and raw when it comes to doing this. You listen to that street noise again. It always happens when I'm painting. Or maybe it always happens. It's just that I feel like I'm being attacked. Alright, okay. Now I'm gonna darken the inner part of the donut. I mean later. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in this area because I don't know why I left some space in there. Alright. Okay. Now I'll be using some black and burnt sienna. Add a little bit of red, but make sure it's more browny than red. I'll be using this inside the, maybe it's too brown. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a little bit of blending so that even if it's dark, it kind of blends. Like that. Alright, now I'm gonna grab my red and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix a little bit of gradient effect. So it's like brown to red to pink. Right. Okay, just like that. Okay, using that dark color, let's go ahead and darken this portion of the donut. Are we filming? Right, we are. Because sometimes I am already talking a lot and then the camera is not recording, so I don't want that. Okay. Just gonna darken even more this area. Okay, I think I made this area quite dark, like super dark. So I'm gonna lighten it a bit. Just like that. And now I'm gonna do the remaining part. So I'm getting my yellow. Get your yellow and white and brown. Okay, maybe more yellow. Maybe like this. And I'm just gonna go and make some suggestion. This is the underpainting, by the way, of that bread. This is just preliminary. This is not the actual color, but we want to make sure that this yellow ochre color is there. So if you have yellow ochre, actually you can use that. Alright. Okay. Just like that, very easy. Right, wash your brush out. Okay, now let's make some little bit of shadowing. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of magenta, tiny bit of black. Be careful with this one. You don't want to overdo the shadowing. Okay, like this. I hope you can see how watery it is. And I'm just gonna go inside the donut, make a little bit of like tiny bit of shadow. Just like that. You don't want to overdo that, okay? I'm getting my white and I'm just gonna lighten it a bit. Alright. Maybe a little more white. Alright, just like that. Okay, now we're going to make some shadows right here around the donut. So I'll be getting my white still and black, just tiny bit. Gray color, but you don't want to make your gray too gray, just this grayness. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go around maybe a little bit of black. I feel like it's too light. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna go around that area. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, I'm just gonna go around. And I'm also cleaning the edges of the donuts, not donuts, but just a donut. All right, just like that. And using the same gray color, I'll be adding a little bit of pink or magenta, water. Let's go and make some highlights right here, giving it more dimension. I want to soften that highlight. All right, just like that. And let's go here. I mean, you can use a more pointy brush. Just like that. And then I'll be using the same light pink right here, also lightening this section. Okay. All right, just like that. Now I'm getting a cleaner brush. I'm dabbing onto my white or get some gray. Okay. And I'm gonna make some details on this beaten part of the donut. I'm just making some markings. I'm trying to cover some areas already. Okay, I'm gonna get my pure white. Okay, and I'm gonna get my yellow. I'm gonna spread some yellow colors. We will go back to this area later. For now, let's just do it step by step. Okay, I'm gonna get again my dark red and brown, or making your red dark by adding it browns. I'm just gonna go around. Just like that. Okay. Okay, now using this dark brown, okay, or dark red, maybe a little bit of black will help. I'm gonna make some markings on the donut for the sprinkles, but this will serve as the shadow. So you can do this whatever way you want it. Again, this will be painted over because these are just shadows. Okay, later it will make sense to you. For now, I'm hoping that you follow the instruction. When it makes sense, then you will understand. And also try to make it of different sizes. You don't want to do the same sizes. And you can do overlapping markings as well. Just enjoy this step. It's not. So for this area, I'm gonna make some dark markings. Like I'm using black already. can be as random as you want. Okay, now I want to start with the white sprinkles. We will definitely add more sprinkles, but let's do some white first. So I'm gonna get my white. Okay, and I'm gonna paint over some of those dots. But I'm not totally painting over it. I'm retaining a little bit of brown. Remember not to paint over everything. Retain that brown. And also you want to spread the sprinkles. Do not concentrate the sprinkles on one side with the same color. For now, let's just use white. It has to be a little randomly spread. All right. All right. Maybe a little bit more, because white is a nice color. Alright, now I'll be using, alright, maybe a little more white. Okay, now I would like to use some yellow. How about yellow? I'm gonna add white to the yellow because yellow is quite transparent. So to make it more pastel-y, I'm just gonna add white. Oops, I just painted over a white a white sprinkle. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Now I wanna do some blue. So I'll be doing some blue. You know, blue is also a little bit of transparent. So I'm gonna add white so that it's quite pastel-y. Some will have shadows, some won't. And I'm gonna position the sprinkles in a very random manner. Okay, let's do some more shadows. So just like what we did earlier, brown and red, maybe a little bit of black. This is just for the shadows before we apply the sprinkles on. So again, just, you know, be spontaneous, be random here. Doesn't really matter where you place the sprinkles. I'm gonna get again my white because I kind of like white. So some areas will definitely have shadows, some will not be that shadowy. A little bit of like green sprinkles. You can change some colors even if you've already applied previously. You can simply change up. I'm really enjoying this one. Okay, we're doing good. I think I need to be a little random with my sprinkles. I feel like I'm too careful. Sometimes we have to be spontaneous in life. You can actually make some overlapping sprinkles, right? Why not? When you sprinkle the sprinkles on donuts, you will definitely you will apply some overlapping sprinkles, and that's perfectly normal. You can even overlap same color, because why not? or beside. The more random it is, the more realistic it becomes. Okay. Okay, I want to get some dark red, and I want to make a little bit of what do you call that? Outlining, not too much, but I want to make sure that it's outlined. Okay, very subtle outlining. Just like that. Okay. Okay. And I want to change my brush. I want to use my red, and I'm just gonna go and make this area more soft. Like that. I'm just softening the, that area or that space between the pink and the browns. We still want our donut to look like one, okay? We don't want it to be looking like separate blobs of paint. All right, I'm getting my brown just a tiny bit. I'll be getting my water, and I'm just gonna go around this area, making it more brown. All right, just like that, because someone bit this area, so it's like wet. I know it's gross, but that's the truth. Alright, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna darken this. I'm just gonna darken this area. Right. Making it gray. Right, just like that. I actually want to add like a little bit of orangey, um, what do you call this? A little bit of orangey sprinkles. I just want something like orange. Again, make some overlapping. Oops, that's not what I wanted, but whatever. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna create a little bit of shadowing right there. So I'm gonna get my gray again, and I'm just gonna go and add a little bit of shadow. Just like that, very, very subtle. Okay. I'm gonna outline the inner, like this hole. Just gonna outline it. Just like that. Okay, I'm actually waiting for the paint to dry a bit. And I'm gonna get my black. I hope it's dry. I'm gonna darken this side because we want some perspective. Okay, so I'm gonna use some watered down black. And I hope I get it right. I don't wanna, okay, I'm gonna try. So I'm just gonna, oh, that's what I'm talking about. I really don't like to spread some wet paints. I just want to darken it. So using white, I'm gonna make some little highlighting even on sprinkles of, or sprinkles that are not white. Just try to highlight it by using white. Okay. I'm gonna lighten this. I'm gonna use a very clean, right? I'm using clean fingers. Okay. Okay, again using white, I'm gonna go around this area. Right, just like that. And I'm gonna clean that area where the oops, I don't know where I got the red color. We're not removing the shadow, we're just trying to soften it. Oops. Okay, softening it. Just like that. Right, this is nice, right? I really like this one. This is not something I usually do, and I just had fun. It's all about fun for me. So I'm just gonna clean. Let me check. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I actually think that this is a little dark, but I can solve that if I want it to be lighter. I'm gonna get my medium magenta and just lighten it a bit. Let me check. Right. Just applying red. All right. All right. Okay, I think I have to sign this now. Or maybe I'm just gonna add a little bit of detail on this, on the bread. Okay, just a little more obsessive detailing. Okay, I'm gonna sign this now. It's nice. Or maybe not yet. I'm gonna outline a bit. Okay, wait guys, wait. I'm gonna outline a bit the edge of the donut. Very subtle outlining, again. Very subtle. Let me check. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, I'm gonna sign this now because I like it. I'm gonna get my black and sign right here. All right, so we're done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you appreciate that we shifted from one subject to another. Yesterday I was just doing what was I doing? The dolphin. I was doing the dolphin. I think last week I did Rottweiler, and then the other week I did a cat, and then landscape, and then seascape. I just want to do a lot of subjects because I don't want to get stuck in one type of painting. I mean, in one subject, like I only paint flowers, I only paint seascapes. I want to paint as many subjects as I can, and as many subjects as are available in the world. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you're not eating too much donuts because, if you can't eat it, just paint it. That's my goal. If I'm craving donuts, just paint donuts so that you don't really take in all the calories, and you want to protect yourself from too much sugar as well. What am I saying? Why am I teaching you health related matters? Anyway, I hope to see you in my next video, and have a happy like a happy Sunday. See you next week, guys. Bye. I love you.